Okay, we're back with more Hogwarts Legacy. Yeah. My voice should be a slightly bit better. Hopefully nothing transpires tomorrow on Saturday morning, because I actually want to go to Planet Fitness. I wanted to do it Thursday, but like I just got, yeah, I mean, this change in weather was super rapid, and I don't get allergies, but I'm starting to think, like, in the weather getting so bad, it's like, people who don't normally have allergies are starting to catch cold so easily. But I posted my chaotic lore video up on the channel so you guys can check it out, the new location. But there's gonna be some, I'm gonna have to start cracking down a little bit, because I want to put in some time into at least a handful of videos. It's gonna be pretty long, so if you've been liking my chaotic lore videos, you'll be excited for some stuff that's coming up this year. All right. Okay, a 10 potions class. Then the flying class. Oh, but before we do that, I need to, because I completely forgot. It's been like a couple of videos, but completely forgot about the thing I planted. So I was having a discussion with a coworker of mine, and because he's been hearing about how like good Hogwarts game is, and it reminded me, like, hey, I got a freaking plant that I need to check up on. Okay. Hope everybody's doing well. Dobby.
Intimidating.
Why am I mean mugging it in the background? That was gonna get this.
How are your assignments coming along?
before he's...
I completed your assignments, Professor.
Good. You should be ready to learn Depulso. Let's see what you can do. Concentrate. Do not let your mind wander.
There we go. The Depulso.
You've got it now. If you'd like to practice, and I think you should, not to go flinging your classmates about the halls. I suggest having a go at the enchanted books here.
Depulso!
Well done. I'm glad to see that you seem staunchly determined to master your spellcasting. Still at it, I see. Well, repetition can be an excellent teacher.
Is that Shrek? Ogres have layers. The flying class. First time we actually gotta deal with a broom. I'll walk it this time.
I think I've always said this.
Revelio.
I really have made a mess of things.
Incendio.
I was just guessing.
Revelio.
New side quest?
Is everything all right?
Oh, hello. Thank you for asking. I'm Cressida, by the way, and I'm afraid everything's not all right. I may be in a spot of trouble with the librarian. You see, I'm fond of creating my own charms. Thought I'd perfected my light as a feather charm to use on my library books. My arms get so tired carrying them around all day. But I must have confused the Latin word for feather with bird in my incantation, because when I opened my bag just now in the library, they literally took flight.
That sounds brilliant, actually.
Thank you. Somehow I don't think the librarian will see it that way. I collect the books and remove the charm myself, except this isn't the first time one of my charms has threatened the peace of the library. Our meet told Madame Scribner they were my books flying around, so she said that if I caused her any more trouble, she'd write to my parents. Perhaps you could get them for me. There are only 5. She won't be suspicious of a new student looking around.
So, the other student is a snitch, and the teacher got a bug up her butt. Got it.
Why did Army tell Madame Scribner that they were your books?
Oh, to be perfectly honest, I don't think he meant any harm. I think he was impressed, bragging on my behalf. Amit spends a lot of time gazing at the stars, but he knows a good charm when he sees one.
I suppose I could help, if I have the time.
Oh, I'd very much appreciate it. One of the books is my diary. I'd rather it not fall into the wrong hands. If you could collect them and bring them to me, I can remove the charm.
Flying off the shelves. Okay. Cressida's books, including her diary, are flying around the library. I need to collect all 5 of them for her. At least it's localized to one particular area.
I'm going to have to use Accio to get to those books. Accio! Got it. Only 4 more to go. Revelio.
Creepy doll.
Revelio.
What are you up to now?
Revelio.
Need something to extinguish that.
Revelio.
If someone wouldn't mind letting me know when the cast out fertilizer is coming up, I'd be very grateful. That's one I should definitely...
Complete the tasks I've given you.
Accio.
In my classroom to learn Defindo, the severing charm. It's typically...
Invisibility and Thunderboo.
to cut an object, but can be a...
I need to go to Pippin's.
a weapon when needed.
Revelio. Accio. Revelio.
just saw that thing. Gotcha.
That's the last book. Now to take them back to Cressida.
You shouldn't read people's diaries. Well, I had a journal as a kid.
Hello, Cressida. I collected your books, including your diary.
Oh, what a relief. Thank you. I'll happily take the heavy lot off your hands now.
Here you are.
Well, lesson learned. I certainly won't be practicing any charms in the library again anytime soon. Now, to work out where I went wrong. Perhaps I should start brushing up on my Latin. Thank goodness some people are trustworthy. Certainly wouldn't want anyone but me reading my diary.
It's a relief to finally have an answer as to why that portrait was empty.
Get any more cozy than Hogsmeade.
I thought I saw something.
Welcome. Do let me know if I can be of any assistance at all. What can I do for you today?
Buy some recipes. But first things first. God, 1,000?
A wise decision. Thank you.
But get this, just in case he sends me on to get
A wise
another thing.
decision. Thank you. I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
Oh, spout, oh, spout.
Just need a way to figure out how to get out. This place is like a maze.
Hogsmeade, here I come.
Revelio. Accio.
The Iron has his belongings back.
Revelio.
This looks intriguing.
Expelliarmus. Levioso. Revelio. Yes. Levioso. Expelliarmus. Also, incendiary.
What do you have in store for me?
Revelio.
Got something to collect here. Squirrel.
Revelio. Convulso. Incendio.
Levioso. Accio. Expelliarmus. Revelio.
I don't know.
Expelliarmus. Incendio. Revelio. Depulso.
Maybe this, maybe?
Lumos.
Yeah, I don't know. But he's got one excuse me, one assignment done, so I did promise the other night that I was gonna go straight into Forspoken.
Your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
But I got caught up with the whole state of play with Sony. So, you know, speaking of which, man, the first half was boring, honestly. I'm pretty sure, you know, maybe a couple of people might find this the first few games brought up on the Sony State of Play might be interesting to some people, but by and large, people are all in agreement. It's like as soon as they start showing like Street Fighter 6, RE4 remake, and Suicide Squad game, that's when things really start jumping off. However, I am concerned, maybe because, you know, I got burned by Gotham Knights. I'm just worried that
Another adventure.
that Suicide Squad game might turn out like Gotham Knights. And it's like, I hope that it isn't the case. But Street Fighter 6 is like, man, but RE4 remake, there's gonna be so many contenders this year for like competing for Game of the Year, especially with like Hi-Fi Rush and like Hogwarts Legacy just dominating the zeitgeist right now. It's gonna be stiff competition.
Have you finished your assignments?
I finished the tasks, Professor.
Well, well. I trust you are meticulous in your efforts. After all, shortcuts only ever lead to shortcomings.
Yes, sir, of course.
Good. Ordinarily, I'd say it's not my concern either way, but you... I want to make sure you're well prepared. Talent and resolve are a potent combination. It would be a shame to let that go to waste.
Thank you, Professor.
Don't let it go to your head. Now, let's see how you fare with Diffindo. Wand at the ready.
One at that ready.
Focus. Diffindo can be dangerous if you're not paying attention.
Okay, discount Snape.
Very good. It seems you have a grasp on Diffindo. I would encourage you once again to practice here in the classroom. For your sake. And that of everyone else.
Levioso.
It's a pleasure to have a student who actually heeds instruction.
Flash attack. Okay, now let's go to flying class. Flying class.
What are you up to now?
These two are supposed to be fighting. But maybe they do something different every time you come in. Let's just see. Maybe just random.
Revelio.
Latin armor. This set of armor belonged to Sir Skaglit-Thorpe, the headless who unwisely challenged a mountain troll to a game of musical chairs.
You can't imagine
Revelio.
how convenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
I'm gonna play Forspoken right after this. And maybe I can squeeze in some time for Fire Emblem, because I did put in some time with Hogwarts for the past couple of days. But Saturday after my workout, well, not right after my workout, but it's gonna be like, I'm gonna have to make sure I dedicate at least one day out of the week. Don't know which one. Probably just gonna be maybe for Saturdays or Sundays if I'm off, and just straight up just, you know, multiplayer stuff. Some Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. I need to get back to God of War Ragnarok. Now I'm thinking about it too. It's not multiplayer, but you know, finishing some extra side missions or what have you, and then some multiverses.
There you are.
And Overwatch
the
too.
Cross One's duelist to beat.
Oh, hold on a second. Now I'm thinking about it. Make sure my Nintendo Switch controllers are charged because I haven't put them on the deck for a while. This is the last time I streamed Fire Emblem. So hold on a second, guys. And also right after work, I made sure I grab not like a too much shopping, but just enough that shit lasting for like I said, just a good few days of like decent like home cooked stuff, because I've been like starving until like waiting for my next paycheck, but I couldn't spend much because I don't think I've ever brought this up, but earlier in the month of February, I received a letter in the mail in regards to my college that I went to, but didn't complete because of the student loan was. That's how they freaking get you in the States with the student loan. You know, I like my guidance counselor. She's a very sweet woman, but I mean, she was working with like stuff that she, was familiar with and what, generally worked at that time. But it's like selling, because we know now, at least the past handful of years, we started to know how the college school system in general, but the college especially, has been a load of crock, especially for the US. And like I remember having a conversation with a coworker of mine, weeks ago, because I told her how I took acting classes and stuff like that. And it's like the stuff that if you want to get into, you can go take. There are classes out there, very affordable classes that you can take for several weeks of training and what have you, and the right info that you need to get you along that path, while you don't have to waste 4 years and racking up student debt. And it's like, for the most part, people, unless you're being like a lawyer, some kind of scientist, or like a medical degree or something like that, yeah, you definitely need college and master degrees and stuff like that. But those are for like extreme high ranking type of like level of employment. But by and large, everything else, you can go into these trade schools or just look up online for like classes that you can take for several weeks. Because I went to my voiceover class that I took in 2019. I just had to spend like at least $400 for an 8-week course. Well worth my money, and got a whole lot out of it. Same thing with the level 1 acting class. Is like super beneficial, and you don't have to rack out crazy amount of freaking debt. And you can choose if you want to take another class, at your leisure. If you got another $400 or $300 or whatever, depending on the class and the cost, you can take it whenever you can. You don't have to do it right away. You can wait a year or a few months or next month or whatever. I say that to say because the college I went to got bought out, apparently. And at the time, like I've been using forbearance for like, decades, at least more, like darn near a couple of decades. And never really paid it any of it. It's like a little over $3,000 worth. since it got bought out, they sent me a letter with like a settlement. I'm pretty sure other people who was in the same boat as me had some kind of settlement where in lieu, the deadline was on the 23rd of February. So in lieu of paying that gross $3,000, I can pay this one-time payment then with Square of $550.60. I was like, bet. So I took care of that yesterday morning. As a matter of fact, as the time I'm streaming, this is the 24th of February. I paid it off. Talk about like sticking it to Uncle Sam in a way, whereas like I paid my student debt the first and last time, all at once, because this whole time I never had to. A friend of mine told me like, "There's more so, dude. You're just lucky." I was like, "Yeah, it's luck, you know, because who would have thought like my college got bought out or something like that, you know, by some kind of, I don't know what thing it was." But I paid it off with Square. Now I don't have that hanging over me anymore, and I never had to pay. I never paid it in this whole doggone time for the nearly 20 years, or whatever how long that I stopped going to college. I never, not once, had to pay it. I forbearance that thing to all hell, and the one time I paid it, luckily I was able to afford it because I had a decent paying job. But that's like, oh my god, I just wiped that slang clean at a super discounted price. My father was like, I know that's right. I know that's right. Oh my god. Not only I'm glad I got that off my head, but it's so rare you get to stick it to Uncle Sam, and I just want to revel in that moment. But anyway, on to flying class. I just want to share that with you guys because I don't think I ever brought it up. I guess I was waiting until I actually completed it before I even said anything.
Everybody grab a broom and we shall get started.
Oh my god, I was kind of hoping to see like the woman from the first movie with flying class. Dang it, I like that girl.
Everyone, please welcome a new student to our flying class.
Hello.
The goal of today is to remind all of you how to maneuver on a broomstick
Quidditch.
safely. As broom flight is, first and foremost, a means of transportation.
This, I fear, some of you have forgotten.
Diving, rolling, and loop-the-loops will not be taught or in fact tolerated in this class. We'll leave that to professional Quidditch players, like the Toyohashi Tengu. Not a fan, I take it? Now, let's see how well everyone kept up with their practice over the summer holidays. For those who need a refresher, step up to your broom, say up firmly and clearly, then kick your leg over and rest your weight on the seat. Up!
Up!
Thank you. Now, your turn.
Up.
Up.
Up, you stupid ratty school broom!
Well, that won't help.
Up.
One leg over, so there's a leg on each side. None of that side saddle nonsense. A gust of wind will throw you right off. And if you hear my whistle while you're in flight, ground yourself at once. Good. Now, for your first lesson, fly through each ring in the courtyard. Do take care. The brooms are school property. I want them returned in one piece.
This'll take some getting used to.
Whoa.
I think I'm getting the hang of this.
So cool.
Well done. Now that you're acclimatized to your broom, let's see how well you manage with a more advanced exercise, shall we? This next set of rings will take you around the grounds for more of a challenge.
What a view!
Hello! Nice day for a flight!
Nice night for a walk.
This is rather fun.
Get that Terminator reference?
Ah, the old boathouse. Wish you could have experienced crossing the lake as a first year. Whoa, our aquatic resident likes to make an appearance once in a while.
That wasn't too bad.
Oh, well done! Have a moment?
Oh my god, this is so much fun.
I say, I watched you fly through those rings. You seem to handle yourself on that dusty school broom well enough. I'd imagine you're ready for something a bit more challenging. But I'm getting ahead of myself. We haven't properly met. I'm Everett Clopton. Am I right in suspecting that a Hufflepuff like you might be interested in some high-flying fun?
Can't say no to that. What did you have in mind?
A bit of a detour, so to speak. Follow me. The tour is about to begin. Follow closely now. Right now, we're flying over the Transfiguration Courtyard. Lovely as ever. Let's hope the headmaster isn't having tea by the window today. Nice to get above it all, isn't it? Ahead of the gardens, the Hufflepuff common room windows just peek out. Bit claustrophobic for my taste.
How is Everett flying so quickly?
Yeah, how?
Here's something handy to know. Lean forward for a burst of speed. Helpful if you need to escape a tricky situation.
Now that's more like it.
Now
sure you're not part
this is pod racing.
There's the famous bridge. Think of all the magic holding it up. I mean, look at it. And Meowlery. That's a bit of solid architecture, isn't it?
Flying tips and a jaunt around Hogwarts. This is quite the tour, Everett.
You can't go through the Quidditch match? That's probably one thing I gotta give it a con for.
That's Kagawa's whistle. This concludes our tour. Best hurry back.
Like, dog, oh god, come on. It's like, you got flying brooms and you're not gonna let us use the Quidditch.
Oh, better hurry and hand in our brooms. Dismount here.
And where have you two been?
Oh, hello, Professor. We were trying to get a bit of extra practice in.
Hefty points will be taken from each of you for not following my instructions. Mr. Clopton, I'm disappointed in you. You're in this class because you're still not showing yourself, or frankly, your broom the proper respect.
But, Professor...
Enough. Class is finished for the day. As for you, you do well to use better judgment in the future. Chin up. That was some rather good flying.
Oh, she's so stern. She might turn out to be a good guy.
Business with Kagawa, but you have to admit those views were worth it.
It was worth losing a few house points for that detour.
You seem at home on a broom. Bet if you had a fancy model, you could fly laps around Imelda. She's Kagawa's favorite. I could show her a thing or two if I had my own broom. Hate having to return the school broom after class.
Perhaps I have to purchase a broom then?
If you can, you should. Wish I could. I recommend visiting Albie Weeks at Spintwitches in Hogsmeade. He's always looking to test new models. I'll keep an eye out for you in the sky.
Like, was those words?
I've not forgotten about our library venture.
I can probably find suppression. Well, I might as well check out Hogsmeade just to see. I want to go there and see how much brooms cost. I haven't walked into that store yet. All too curious about that.
How did you...
We'll do the side quest, then
corridor as soon as you can. I have an idea for somewhere you can focus on your studies, away from prying eyes and distractions.
Hello there, come on in. Plenty to look at here. Let me know if there's anything else I can do to help.
Ah, new face. Wonderful.
new hat.
Hello, Mr. Weeks, is it?
Albie Weeks at your service. Welcome to Spintwitches. Apologies if you came by before and weren't able to come in. Shop's been closed since trade routes were disrupted. Had to travel as far as London to meet with my supplier. And I've only just returned, thankfully with inventory. I presume you're in the market for a new broom? Got a few rare U-weavers available. Ember Dash, Silver Arrows. Wind Wisps too. No matter what broom you choose, you'll be pleased. They're all exceptional, both in quality and performance.
You said disrupted trade routes caused you to close Spintwitches?
Terrible it's been. Trade routes reported as unusable. Evidently criminals are overtaking roads, threatening hamlets. I can fly safely almost anywhere, but you try flying with an inventory of brooms on your back. No easy feat. Right then, back to work. If a particular broom takes your fancy, just let me know.
Do you mind sharing more about your brooms?
I have a passion for them. Every detail of every model. Take Wind Wisps, well known for their quality ash handles. U-weavers are rare because some fear flying them, likely to do with the U-Wand's darker reputation. Then you have the Ember Dash, known for its handsome appearance. Working with brooms every day makes me practically giddy. It's one of many reasons I cherish running this shop.
Sounds quite the array of brooms. I'll have a look around. Thank you.
Probably expensive.
What are we looking for today?
Remember, like Halloween Town when Marnie was, looking at brooms, how crazy expensive they were.
That item is of the highest quality.
Looks like it got training wheels on it.
That item is of the highest quality.
I mean, one has anything like, they got unique things like comfortable and speedy.
That item is of the highest quality.
I'll just buy this one.
You'll be thrilled with that broom, I promise you. Thanks for stopping by. Whilst nearly any broom will certainly be a step up from the practice brooms in Kagawa's class, they all have their limitations. You seem to be a flyer who might be interested in, say, some enhancements?
Go on.
Ha! Knew I was right about you. I think you'll be quite happy with the performance of any broom at lower altitudes. But you may notice that speed consistency tends to falter as you rise. I believe I can remedy this issue. I have some ideas for enchantments, upgrades, if you will, that will improve the performance of any broom you fly. What I need is someone to conduct a broom flight and report back to me so I can perfect the upgrades. As it happens, another Hogwarts student, Imelda Reyes, is using abandoned broom courses for time trials. Clever girl. An ideal situation for collecting flight statistics. If you were to compete for the best time and succeed, then report back to me with how your broom behaved, I could complete work on my first upgrade. What say?
How long have you had a passion for brooms?
Since the moment I saw my first Quidditch match. Seeing flyers manoeuvre the way they do. Oh, some people continue to have their doubts about me and my ideas. I hope that won't dissuade you from helping. I know I'm onto something.
Why do you need me to report to you on this broom flight?
I did try to get Imelda to help, but she has some flying habits and quirks that made her difficult to collaborate with. I need a flyer with no bad habits and the knack for flying. Your classmate Everett said you're a natural on a broom. He's forever in here studying the newest models, almost as passionate about brooms as I am. If your rumoured talent for flying can help you beat Imelda's times, then having you assess the broom will be invaluable.
Sounds as if you took Kagawa's class.
I did. but my focus on the technical elements of brooms rather than the art of flying drove her mad. She thinks it fitting I run Spintwitches now. I don't reckon either of us ever pictured me batting away bludgers for the Cannons or Puddlemere United. And I find a certain satisfaction in winning over the naysayers who think I may be too young to run this shop. With your help, I can continue proving myself the most knowledgeable purveyor of wizarding sporting goods around.
That sounds intriguing. I'll see what I can do.
Thank you. It'll be worth your while. If I'm right, the new upgrade ought to enhance brooms in every regard. And I can give you a special price. The time trial should be a bit of fun too. Go to the Quidditch pitch and Imelda Reyes will sort you out. Once you've beaten Imelda's time, be sure to let me know. What are we looking for?
I can't help but admire Mr. Weeks' enthusiasm.
Nice doing business with you. Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you again.
Okay. We'll deal with this first, and then we'll end the video here. So I'll move on to some Forspoken. Perry Pippin of J. Pippin's Potions, that's a tongue twister, in Hogsmeade sent me an owl regarding a delivery. Should speak with him if I'm looking for some simple work. A demanding delivery.
Come on in. Healing potions are a speciality here, should you need any.
Hello, Mr. Pippin. You need help with a delivery?
Yes, I do. A capable student such as yourself should have no trouble making the trip to Cambridge. It's just south of Hogwarts.
What do you need delivered?
Fatima Lawang ordered a few invisibility potions. I used to go myself, but lately Fatima has taken to turning every visit into an argument. Constantly complaining about the quality of my stock. But how can I maintain excellence when she orders so often, giving me no time to brew? If you take this rather irritating task off my hands, I'd happily allow you to claim the delivery fee from Fatima.
I'd be happy to help with the delivery.
You've no idea how grateful I am, truly. Here are the invisibility potions she requested. Hopefully she won't give you too much trouble. She's a talented potioneer in her own right. I dare say I wouldn't mind having a look at her potion recipes one day.
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
Yeah, that's just like a moment here. This is so cool. You remember that old Superman Returns game? The flying effects is like the wind is pushing back against you that you can see. Kind of reminds me of that. There's moments that I really like in that game, but it's like I tried replaying it one time and it's like the saving capability is just like it was so janky that you can't override or get like a new save spot or whatever. It was, I want to say it's clunky. The gameplay was it's clunky in some parts. Let's just say that. I want to be able to look down.
Could it be a Merlin trial?
Revelio.
Incendio.
Revelio.
Oh, there's the other. Be over here.
Incendio. Revelio. Incendio.
Come on.
Incendio. Incendio.
I don't know, man. I have to practically swim across.
Incendio.
Incendio. Incendio.
I just want to make sure. So the third, that shorter one has to be last.
Incendio.
Given the height, that obviously means it has like a time. Probably gonna need that or to do this because I can't.
Incendio. Incendio.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm probably gonna need that combustion thing. Maybe that'll help. I can't make it.
I could use some gold.
Not sure how I'd fare in a little place like this.
That Pippin should have been here by now.
Revelio.
I've always said that travel...
I know what that means. Merlin trial. Revelio. Revelio.
You know, I was at work this morning and the store was playing, it seemed like at one point Renaissance music. It was kind of odd. I didn't hate it. That's like, what's with this Renaissance music?
That Pippin should have been here by now.
Madam Luang, I have a delivery from J. Pippin's potions.
Sent a child to do his work for him, did he? Always cutting corners and taking the easy way out. Did he have you brew them for him as well? Doesn't matter. You could probably do it better than he can anyway.
Why do you keep ordering from him if you think the quality to be inferior?
It would seem I have more and more customers who are trying to stay out of sight. I'm not one to judge. You can simply imagine the stress I'm under to deliver quality products. Unlike some vendors, I strive to keep my customers satisfied.
Here are the potions you requested.
You think it's so simple? I know Pippin is always trying to cheat his customers. Cutting corners to save some galleons for himself at the expense of quality. You'll not be getting a canut out of me until you prove the potion works. Drink it.
Seems simple enough. I'll do it.
I should think so.
What the heck? King?
It seems to have worked.
Well, I suppose that will do.
If the demand for potions is as high as you say, have you considered being easier to work with? Perhaps combining your recipes and skills?
Not a chance. That ne'er-do-well had his shop handed to him. The rest of us had to make our own way. I'll not give him the benefit of my hard work and gumption. If he fails on his own, so be it.
You mentioned that more and more customers are trying to stay out of sight. Why?
Well, I can't speak for all of them, but certainly my Ashwinder customers have their reasons. If I were you, I'd forget I heard that.
Very well. I shall let Mr. Pippin know I delivered the potions as requested.
You do that.
What do you have for sale?
What are we looking for today? This will do just fine. Thank you. Thank you for stopping in. I appreciate it.
Hold on, I saw you.
Revelio.
The locals call this the titled house due to the odd angle at the tilted house. Oh, okay. Titled. the tilted house due to the odd angle in which it sits wrapped in the roots of the overhanging tree.
Revelio.
Haven't gotten to the point where I got the spell to pick locks, unfortunately.
Hogsmeade, here I come.
We have everything a young student might need when it comes to potions. Have a good look around.
I delivered the potions to Fatima Lawang.
Very good. And did she cause you any trouble?
Nothing to worry about. I handled it.
Glad to hear it. And thank you again for your help.
It was a pleasure doing business with you, Mr. Pippin.
Likewise. Worth every bit of that delivery fee to have someone capable deal with that witch.
By the way, I found this book of potion recipes in Cambridge. Might it be useful to you?
Is this Fatima's recipe book?
Oh, I had no idea it was hers.
Some things are sacred amongst potioneers. I shall return it to her immediately.
Alrighty then, I think that's it for this game for today. At some point next week I'll get back to this, but I want to hop back into some Forspoken, so but anyway, I'll see you all soon. Have a great night.